Narine used to work at a sewing factory where my mom used to visit. So she kept on telling me there was this beautiful girl, you need to come and meet her. And that's how we started dating. Right after we got married, we were planning to have a baby.
I wait a long time, and finally I got pregnant, and that's a great feeling for me.
6 months into her pregnancy, we started getting ultrasounds to see how the babies are doing. Well, the doctor unfortunately gave us bad news. He told us, baby's got to come out.
I know for babies premature and 28 weeks, 29 weeks, it's too small for babies come out.
My babies were born 3 months premature. They weighed less than 2 pounds. Ariana has developmental delays, but with therapies and help, she will catch up and be a normal child. But Natalie, she was diagnosed with PVL.
It's something that had to do with the brain. Physician says she's legally blind. What Natalie unfortunately got is something that will be with her all her life. Any parent, the last thing that they ever want to have a disabled child. It just took a breath away from us and probably years out of our lives.
Okay, Natalie. Natalie. Oh,
At a time that we would need so much, we had no clue we were going to have no insurance. We had no idea our bills are approaching $1 million.
George and Narine Nazaretyan got devastating news. Blue Shield terminated their health insurance policy. Blue Shield says that when the Nazaretyans applied for the coverage, they did not disclose that Narine had a miscarriage in 2001. Blue Shield says it can cancel the policy if it finds any omission in the application, regardless of circumstances. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN, reported.
We have no insurance for our babies. The moment was so powerful in our minds. I think the reason is because we are a very high-risk family now. Twin daughters that have a lot of doctors to see. One of them with a brain injury that must have attention all her life.
it's okay, baby. I'm coming. I'm coming.
We are the people that need insurance. This is what insurance are made for. It's annoying. Well, they're charging you lots of money, close to $515 a month, and you have no coverage.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
I wanted to bring you up to date on certain things that are happening in your case. And Blue Shield's argument is that you did not disclose that you had a miscarriage. And had they known that, they wouldn't have issued the policy in the first place. So they're entitled to rescind. What we are saying to counter that is that we did disclose that to the agent who took the application.
True.
They are saying he's not their agent. They are making the argument that he's our agent, and that if he made a mistake, then go sue him and don't sue them. I think when a jury hears the full facts, then they're refusing to pay the doctors, and the health care is so needed by these children, I think a jury is going to be outraged by this Blue Shield does this systematically to thousands of other people. You're just one of the victims of a big scheme they have to get out of paying health insurance, especially when the bills are very large, like in your case. You know, the children are...
Ruin our life Blue Shields already has done. By cutting off my baby's coverages, what company would ever do that?
Why they pay our bills 1 year and then they start investigation? Why?
The millions of dollars they're netting every quarter, it's not because of customers like me. It's because of customers having insurance and not using it. So, what is the purpose of buying insurance? I am very proud to be an Armenian and a U.S. citizen. I've been in the United States for 27 years. Mirage is a furniture restoration shop. I'm the sole owner. Craftsmanship has made our business very successful. That's what's been feeding my family. And it just in a borderline of closing down.
I can't work full-time anymore because I have to help my wife with the babies.
Just to give the kids what they need. Narine can't do it alone. But now we're running out of money, and priority one is to have a shelter and a home and have food on the table. It is a hard thing what my family is facing right now, because after the cancellation was made, all of the doctors and their billing offices found out that we have no insurance. That's when they were sending letters, and after the third letter, they would approach us with a collection notice. After 2 collection notices, they would put liens and get judgments against us. The amount billed was $972,000 and some change. Here is the Blue Shield's $98,000 letter. Blue Shield issued payment on your behalf as an error. We would appreciate for you to refund of $98,408.90 within 30 working days. It's like asking for $98. I've tried to pay all the small bills out of pocket that I can afford. And if they're going to just push us against the wall, the only thing I have to do is just go bankrupt. This is it. We have no insurance for our babies. They need care on daily basis, not monthly or quarterly, daily basis.
Hi, Natalie. Oh, good. Well, let's start with our stretches here and get it all the way back and stretch those shoulders and back muscles. We're going to stretch, 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 open up that chest. Yeah.
Ariana and Natalie, they need shots because their lungs are not mature yet. Those shots are $1,500 each.
Good girl. Oh, beautiful. Now.
Natalie needs hyperoxygen, which is worth $16,000 to do it for a month. Every time you see a pediatrician, it's $180 per baby.
Good, good, good. Let's tuck that chin. Up we go. Good.
We will give more therapy, regardless if it's written by a credit card check or an equity line check. My babies would get what any parent would want to do for their babies. No doctor that we've had our babies seen by would take healthy family coverage.
And what we're going to do is help her to regulate her brain activity so that she can have better functioning. So we're going to reward her brain whenever it shifts to this calmer brain state. And when she does, here on this screen, the ship is going to fly more quickly. Ooh. Ooh. She's looking. She is looking. A child like her who really depends on good brain function to be denied a treatment like this simply because she's unable to pay for it and the insurance companies won't cover it seems to me a travesty. So her visual tracking seems to be improving with every session. Come on now, you're flying that ship with your brain. Get it all the way to the end. Almost there. Yes, you can do it. Good job. Good work. All done.
There is no dispute that there was a medical history on the part of the Nazaretyans prior to the application for this particular insurance. The only point of dispute is whether Mr. Yusop was the Nazaretyans' agent or whether he was an agent of Blue Shield.
He is the agent of Blue Shield. The state has to give him a license. Now, I can't, for example, go out and sell Blue Shield insurance. I have to meet certain requirements. I have to meet certain requirements of Blue Shield. I get paid by Blue Shield on commission. For the purpose of filling out the application, he is the agent of the insurance carrier.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
You start with the broker agreement, which says he's an independent contractor, which says he has no binding authority, and which says that Blue Shield has the right to accept or reject whatever applications he submits. So Mr. Yusop clearly is the Nazaretyans' agent.
Your Honor, the real plaintiffs here are the two brain-injured children that desperately need medical care.
Yes, it's tragic. Did I see what the claims are with regard to these medical bills? Absolutely. But I think even if the Nazaretyans perceived Mr. Yusop as representing Blue Shield, the facts are that he was an independent insurance broker and their agent and not Blue Shield's for the purpose of this.
Excuse me, just one thing, Your Honor, that I understood your ruling on who the agent is, but there is a big dispute as to whether it was disclosed or not. There's a declaration from Mr. Nazaretyan saying that he disclosed it to the agent.
And Mr. Yusop says that there wasn't.
Well, then there's a dispute between what he said and what Mr. Nazaretyan said.
Okay, but that's immaterial. Regardless, who's right as to what transpired in that meeting? Mr. Yusop, under these facts, is the Nazaretyans' agent. And that's the issue that you can't get around here. So I'm going to deny the plaintiff's motion in its entirety. That's the bottom line. So that's the ruling.
And I think that's an erroneous ruling. How an agent that takes an insurance application can somehow be turned into your agent and not the insurance company's agent, it boggles my mind. I think the judge was clearly wrong in all due respect. And we're going to keep fighting on behalf of the Nazaretyans and people like the Nazaretyans.
This guy just took everything from my babies and my family. He just decided my life. My credit, my homes, everything I owned.
This is a very beautiful house. What is the reason you want to sell it?
Well, the reason why I'm selling the house, Rehan, is because I have pulled $187,000, number one, for medical expenses, number two, to live off. I am trying to sell the property for an amount that we will have some money left to live off of. If this house doesn't sell within 8 months to a year, I don't know what I'm going to do. I hate to lose this house. We both are so sad about it, but there is not much that we can do.
When you did the last time this kitchen?
This kitchen is 4-year-old.
4-year-old?
4 or 5-year-old.
Okay, still it looks okay. Is this a new addition?
We decided to sell the property because we cannot afford our mortgage payments anymore.
Okay.
This is my computer room. I'm sorry it's messy. It was a very hard decision to make because we had put so much effort and energy into this property. Anything behind this is the addition now. This was our home. We loved it the second we saw it 4 years ago, and we love it now. But life is full of surprises. Everything you created, you can lose in a second. This is for my Natalie, especially made for her. It's something that we had to do for her to get therapies. We will let this go with the property because there's nowhere I can put this.
Yeah.
My wife and I are in tears putting that sign up for sale. This was not the plan. I usually been a person where I always had planned for the future. I don't see a future in where we're at right now.
It's changed our life. I'm worried because we don't know what's gonna happen with Natalie in the future. Natalie, she's more therapies. If I had insurance, I'm gonna take my daughter therapy. I cannot. Oh, I don't know. No. Mom is crying.
My babies, they're uncovered, and uncovered means we can never have insurance again because they already have a pre-existing condition. Being uncovered makes us hopeless.